Welcome back to the Collector's Table. Josh Culler here, and I am super excited to show you a really cool haul that I got from the National up in, they say Chicago, but it's Rosemont, Illinois, right next to O'Hare Airport, literally in my backyard. This was, I only went one day. It was on Saturday that I went and got a lot of really great stuff. Nothing crazy, but a lot of value stuff. So if you're new to my videos here, this is just the third video that I put out. Went to Fanatics Fest in New York City a couple weeks ago. Luckily, the National is in my backyard. I only live about an hour away from it, from where they host it. And first of all, it was insanely packed. And absolutely from last year when I went to this year, there was probably at least 20 to 30% more people. And I went on Saturday last year as well. So I have an equal apples to apples comparison there. Just an absolutely insane, good luck trying to look at some of the showcases and that sort of thing, make deals, because you were elbow to elbow no matter where you went throughout the entire place. And I maybe only covered maybe 30 to 40% of the grounds of the event space and that sort of thing, and the vendors. But definitely the king of, I'm pretty sure it's probably the largest sports card convention in the world. A lot of vintage. That was interesting to see. Not a whole lot of Pokemon, which is great because I'm not a Pokemon collector. But definitely a lot of very interesting stuff there. The only thing I would say is that I wish there was more value boxes. There wasn't a whole lot of value boxes compared to what I had seen last year. Last year I came away with a stack probably 3 times the size of this. But I did get some good stuff today. So if you're new here, this is my personal collection. Everything here is going to my PC. There's a couple of pieces where I'll usually pull something for a friend or, family member or something like that. But for the most part, I'm not a reseller or anything like that. This is going straight to the PC. So you're going to see a mixture of base stuff, some old stuff, some patches, some autos, very specific teams. I've got a good amount of baseball this time, only a White Sox collector, but I'm just going to show you guys some cool stuff that I get add to my PC. So once again, I have this segment by sports. Usually I actually am kind of all over the place. I'll get a little bit of F1, some Disney for my wife, and a couple other pieces. This time I literally only had baseball, basketball, and football. So we're going to keep it simple. So I'll start off with the football first, and we'll go through here. So obviously, again, a lot of value things. I think maybe the most I paid for one piece was probably 80 or 90 bucks maybe. And I'll show you what that is. But anyway, let's just start off with what we got here. So a couple of cards that I found in some dollar boxes. PC Randy Moss and Josh Allen. Those were good, especially that Prizm Black. That was a good find for, they only wanted $1 for it. So that was good. All right, Michael Vick. I'm pretty sure this one's numbered. Yeah, 492 out of 500. That's a really good pickup for $2. And some of these, you'll see the price tags, but I obviously made deals on most of this stuff. So I usually didn't pay sticker price for most everything. Another numbered 145 out of 150 on the Michael Vick. Here, big Ohio State guys. CJ Stroud, nice little cracked dice. This was a good one. Chase Young, Leaf Auto, 5 of 20. That was really nice. I think I got that one for $15. All right, and then the rest of the stuff is Cowboys stuff, unfortunately, if you're not a Cowboys fan. But, some cool stuff to look at. Dez Bryant, number on the Fantasy Focus, 29 out of 99. I actually have the base card of this, so I was like, you know what, let me grab the numbered. Got lots of CeeDee Lamb rookies, but I don't have a die cut, so that was a nice one. This for my buddy, mixed in with the Cowboys, but for my buddy Gary, Champ Bailey. Found this in a dollar box, 34 out of 250. Troy Aikman, old school mosaic. Nice little Michael Gallup auto. What's that one? What number is that? 7. Sorry. 7 out of 150 on that. And then a cool DeMarcus Ware game used patch. Not numbered, but still game used patch. That was a nice pickup for value. All right. And then I got I can never pronounce his name right. Donovan Ezeiruaku, I think is the way that you pronounce his name. Rookie auto. Don't think that's numbered. No, it's not, but still a cool rookie auto. And then same thing on a laser rookie. This one is numbered to 199, 52 out of 199. This was a good one. I collect the teams. So even if the player's not with the team anymore, I still think some of the stuff's cool, especially a patch like this. I think they only wanted $20. I got it for 15, I believe. But, an RPA, 47 out of 49 on a Deuce Vaughn. And that's a pretty cool patch. That's got the navy blue and the white in it. So couldn't pass that up. And then Leighton Vander Esch, wish he stayed with the team a whole hell of a lot longer. But I think he was riddled with injuries, if I'm not mistaken. So that was a good auto, rookie auto, 32 of 99 on that. All right, so that's all the football that I got. Again, I didn't get a crazy large haul this time, but I did get some pretty decent stuff. So, okay, baseball. So I'm gonna save this guy for last. Let's move him out of frame. Yeah, hopefully you didn't see that. Okay, so again, like I collect past players. I think it's good value. So Eloy Jiménez, 1 of 25 on the orange. Caleb Bonemer. Let's see here. You're going to see a lot of Luis Robert. Luis Robert's one of my favorite players to ever play for the Sox. He was the heart of the team last time we went to the playoffs. So, you know, it is what it is. But game used bat, 25 out of 99 on that. Nice Michael Kopech. The design of this is weird. Like, why is there 2 of him? I don't know. Anyway, it's still a good card. This was a good pickup here. A game used patch, 44 out of 49. I think I got that for $10. It's a good one. And then numbered Montgomery, 19 out of 350. That's a laser too. It's a good one. And then again, another Luis Robert, 167 out of 199 game used patch. Oscar Colas auto, 74 out of 99. I think I got that for like $5, something like that. Elvis Andrus, that's numbered, right? Yeah. 23 out of 175. And then a Shane Smith auto. This was a really good pickup here. Braden Montgomery, one of our hot prospects. 125 out of 250 auto. That's a good one. All right. And then let's see here. This one right here was one of my best pickups of the day. I didn't pay $70. I think I wrapped this into a pretty good deal, and I got the whole deal for like $60 with a couple more cards. But 5 patches. The coolest thing about this is it's a 1 out of 2. So literally a 1 out of 2 on this. This is a really good patch. Again, got a lot of Luis Robert because he's one of my favorites of all time. But, you know, everybody has their time. All good things must come into an end. 26 out of 150 on this one. On Ginter. This was a good pickup too. I loved Michael Kopech when he was with us. 3 out of 25 on this dual patch. That's a really, really good one. Love that pickup. I think they wanted 35. I probably got that for like $25. And then the only slab that I got of the day. Wait, what is that attached to? Oh, there it is. You know what? I was actually thinking about this last night because I couldn't find it, and I was like really upset with myself. And I'm like, I know for a fact I got a Carlos Rodón auto, but I couldn't find it. And there it is. That's hilarious. I actually found it on the video here because it was attached to the back of this. It was stuck to it. That's funny. Okay, but anyway, the only slab that I got at the National, sorry, I'm tripping over my words, is this refractor, Luis Roberts, 9. I think I got that for like $8, something like that. And then, yes, Carlos Rodón, Bowman first auto. That was a really good one. This is numbered 97 of 150. So that's a good pickup there. Again, loved Rodón when he was with the Sox. Unfortunately, he had his time as well. All right. This is probably the best pickup of the day, just like value, but also just how cool I think this is. So this is one of our big prospects, Caleb Bonemer, for the White Sox. This is a hat top. This is super sick. Like, look at that. Let me see if I can focus this. It's a hat topper. I've never bought a patch like this before. This one is 6 out of 6 as well on the Impeccable, but just a really, really cool, game used piece here. And I'll definitely put that in a mag. I'm not going to get that graded, but I'll put it in a mag for sure. But they wanted 85 for it. I wrapped this into a bundle deal with a few other cards and got it pretty cheap. I think I paid like $75, but threw in like 4 other cards and a couple were autos and that sort of thing. So it was good. All right, basketball. Let's hop into it. So again, got a lot of really good baseball stuff, White Sox. But all right, so this is a mixture of some items. Obviously, I'm doing like top loaders first and then the mags. And again, the only graded one that I got was that Luis Robert. All right, so got a nice Allen Iverson. This is a game-used patch. I don't think it's numbered. It is not numbered, but it is a game-used patch. Love that blue there. Can we focus? There we go. Got that cheap as well. Random, but JJ Redick on the patch. I thought the patch was interesting, 24 out of 49. But I thought that patch was very interesting. It's like, I don't even know where that would have come from. But I think I got that for $5 or something. Joe Johnson, ISO Joe. Kids don't know. Man, he was a baller, especially with the Hawks and the Nets here. But what is that? 50 out of 149. Game used patch. Really nice piece. Jimmy Buckets. Everybody knows him for Miami. I know him for the Bulls. $15 on this guy. I think I got it for 10. Again, game used patched. Really cool piece. 70 out of 175 on that. Danny Granger. He was a baller as well with Indiana. I actually met him over a stream because he invests in real estate, and a client of mine was actually interviewing him on his podcast, and so that was kind of cool. But really, really cool guy. Danny Granger auto. I felt like this was a steal. This is a really good pickup. Jaylen Brown on a rookie Prizm, just a base, select, just a base card. But I really like Jaylen Brown. I think he's going to have a good time with the Sixers. So we'll see. Derrick Rose Prizm, love this. Love these older Prizms. These 2012. That's a really good piece. And then Dwayne Wade on the clutch. I remember having like a bunch of these cards with tops. What year is that? 06 probably, right? Yep. On the money. 06, I have like a bunch of these. I got the LeBron, Melo, and a couple others. All right, another Dwayne Wade Prizm Mosaic on that. Old school Kevin Durant. This was actually, that's funny. I didn't even notice that. Seattle uniform, OKC Thunder logo on there. That's good. My only Wemby of the day is Countdown Complete. Again, another Prizm Iverson. I think this was back with the Sixers because most people don't know that he actually got, he got traded to the Nuggets. I think it was after the Nuggets. He went back to the Sixers for 1 or 2 more years. Had a really small contract, but that was kind of cool. I love these like younger Melos. This one again from 2004, I think. Yep. So I think this would technically be a rookie, but I don't see a rookie label on that anywhere. Maybe 03 would probably be the right way. Carmelo Anthony, I have this base card, but this one's numbered, which is cool. 1106 out of 2007. Did get a lot of good LeBron. Love these Miami Heat. That white Heat. Let me see here. Oh, it's on the actual penny sleeve. Anyways, but the white hot or white Heat or whatever they call it uniforms is really good. From 2013. Again, this is a good pickup. They wanted 20. These are going for 20, $25 on eBay, and I think I got it for $10. That's a good one. And then I grabbed this Luka. I actually grabbed this Luka with the Iverson patch and got a really, really good deal on this. I think I paid $25 for this, and these are going for like $40 to $50 on the select. And then got a couple Giannis. I love these older Giannis's. Those are really good pickups. Some base cards. And then this one, I was like, why is this so cheap? They had it for $40, and I was really curious on why it was so cheap, but come to find out, that's about what they go for anyway. But it is a rookie. I think it's player worn. Yeah, so it's not game used, but it is a rookie. Rookie remembrance is that, card. All right, and the last couple here, nice little Prizm, Giannis, a Spellbound Giannis. I really like it. It is a die cut one. I really like these Spellbounds. And then last but not least, a Prizm. Is that a Prizm? Select Jalen Brunson. So that is everything that I got at the National. Again, nothing super crazy. This is all stuff just going to my PC. I wanted to keep a nice little budget on it and keep it, nice and tight and not spend too much. But had a great time. It was definitely a really good weekend. And I'll probably be going to some other smaller shows soon, so be on the lookout for those videos, because usually I walk away with a lot more from those because they're just not priced as high for most stuff. I did find that I saw some videos around that like people were complaining that vendors at the National were pricing things like way too high, and I did feel that a little bit, and most of them weren't willing to negotiate on some things. Like there were some times where I was like fighting over $5. Like somebody would have something listed for $50 and I'd say, hey, would you take 45? And they're like, no, 50. I'm like, okay, well, if you're not willing to negotiate, then like, why are you here? So anyway, and it does depend, like, especially if that's what it's going for is $40 or $45, then I expect them to come down. If it's going for 50 or more, then like, yeah, absolutely. Like the Luka Doncic rookie that I got, they wanted 35 sticker on that, and those are going on eBay for like $50 to $60. So I thought that was a good deal, but I even bundled that and got it lower, so that vendor was good. But Anyway, I think that's it. But thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Just showing off my PC stuff, and let me know what your favorite piece was. Until then, happy collecting. Thanks for watching the Collector Table. See ya.